Oh, I haven't heard that one in a minute.
Oh, okay. This is going to be like a YouTube behind the scenes
new
special.
stick guy, a.k.a. the old stick guy back in the sticks. You don't need to fade that. Remember, it's already faded.
Oh.
But
No,
okay.
It's been a minute since I've been on sticks.
I got you.
But, we got some advertising catch up on, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is going to be YouTube only. Maybe a little bit of snippets here and there. The behind the scenes, if I may.
Yeah.
Can I May that?
I mean,
I'll May that. Is
sure.
it May? It feels like fucking May with all this fucking rain.
Dude, this is dumb.
What are you on OnlyFans right now? What's going on?
I'm trying to. Well, shut up. We need to get paid. Trying to get paid out here.
Yeah.
If I got to show my dick and my asshole and make some money for this fucking podcast, by God, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah, you're just like, hey, we're going to start real zoomed in. Tell me if this is a dick.
It's, what was that game that we had the first time? Remember?
What's in my ass?
No, that was just you and me playing Hide the Pickle.
It's true. It was what's in my ass.
No, was that what it was called when I had all the slips when EZ was supposed to come on? Remember when your dad played it with me?
Was it what's in my ass? I want to say it was what's in my ass.
I think it was named that ass. No,
it was what's in my ass.
No, because it wasn't what was in it.
It was what's in my ass because you were supposed to take a fucking X-ray
no,
and zoom really far in on it of like a fucking kettlebell shoved up there, right? But you're like, I don't know. And then it was like you give a little hint on what it should be. And then you zoom a little bit.
Head ones.
You zoom a little bit further out, and then you get a second guess, and you're like, So it goes like 110% zoomed in, 75% zoomed in, and then like 50% zoomed in.
I remember what it was called.
What's in my ass?
No, it was called front 9, back 9. Remember, because we had 9 different clips.
Yeah, because
for holes.
We were going. That was the one where it's like, is this in my anus or my urethra?
And then all it was
this is on the lawn chair.
Animal assholes. No, this is one we play with your dad out here.
Yeah, my dad. I don't fucking know.
Oh, that was good.
But there was like a fork and shit, a dumbbell. Remember the dumbbell up the ass? Yeah.
The old dumbbell in the ass. It was like a 25-pounder too. His Kegels were strong, son.
I bet.
Strong.
It's like, hey, Bob, why are you sagging and what's going on with work? You tired today?
Bob sagging?
Nope.
Bob Saget?
Nope. I just had a little fucking.
I know there was 2 clips on this bar, and I only see one. Where's the other clip? Walking all sideways and shit. That's
dude,
number one spotter right there.
Someone should make a TikTok. You know they make.
That's what they have spotters for. To spot what's on people's asses at the gym.
You know they make them fucking TikToks, right? Where they're like, the 110s haven't been dusted off in a while.
Right.
Yeah. Right. All right. I'm gonna show up there. I'm gonna dust it off, and I'm gonna literally put the camera where like my ass comes around it and tries to suck it up in its fucking anal core.
Hoover vacuum back there. You suck things up.
People are gonna be like, wait a minute.
The whole new meaning the brown hole. How the black hole? That's like, a brown hole.
They're gonna be like, how the fuck is this guy? I mean, he looks kind of jacked, right? Me? Well, pretty good out here. How's he gonna lift 110 right now? And then I just turn around and put my anus on it and be like, oh, and then it ends.
We knew he had it the whole time.
2 million.
You like Star Wars to be the force you'd be using. You forcing it up there.
Yeah, nobody has forced tear.
He's
you know
force choke. Yeah, I want to get choked out while it's going up my ass too.
Force ram dildo. Oh, we can make like our own fucking porn game with force maneuvers out here.
Okay.
Do you want to be on the dark side?
I want to be on the light side, baby.
Light side, all right.
Slinging semen left and right.
I don't think you want to be
lightsaber's a little limp. What's going on?
Yeah.
It's like a fucking rope.
Oh, fucking looks like Qui-Gon out here just dead.
Just laying there. Oh, Anakin. Burn him up, baby. Burn him up.
All right, so I know I started this episode. Got a little carried away here. The camera's
I know.
on.
I just think we might as well just go for the up.
The light gets hot.
Hot mic. You want to do some H&B?
I don't know. I think right now we're just into this app. Might as well just go for it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Every time we try to cut an H&B, we never fucking do it. We're always, we'll do it at the end of the episode, and then we don't.
Well, H&Bs are special.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you have to pay a lot of money. North Idaho, we almost bankrupt North Idaho Disc.
Right, I know.
You know,
hand and blowjobs, baby.
You know,
H&Bs.
You get what you pay for, people.
Thank God this shit's free on Spotify.
Yeah. So like, oh shit, you know. But yeah, I think with the season, the time, maybe we should do a little North Idaho Disc new
New cut.
Yeah, new cut.
Okay.
Be MP3 only. I mean, this podcast is only going to be MP4 only, which we're learning a lot of jargon since we picked this up, right? I feel like we could be fucking soundboardologists out here.
We could be.
And fucking shit. I could work for Dr. Dre right now.
Stickmanologists.
Yeah.
Do we want to cut this on one track? We're going to have to go in and clip it out.
No.
Which is fine. And we can try Da Vinci. There it is.
No, dude. We're going hard like we always do.
And just say fuck it like we always do.
Did we ever put that episode up, that behind the scenes? Where we're like, hey, what makes you think of like a mattress? You remember that? And you're like,
oh, the original cuts?
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
Well, that's also with the old mixer too. Remember how echoey it was coming through? When it was just one fucking
like
mixer?
mattresses.
Yeah. Exactly. However,
right.
we do need to clip that Harold and Bertha out and play it because that was a good one.
I don't think it was Harold and Bertha, was it?
Mm-hmm. That's what started.
Well, like
Remember,
the behind the scenes part was like we were like trying to do it like all legit, right? You remember that shit?
Right.
We're like, so if you feel like you want to buy a new mattress,
we actually had bullet points and shit.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, which we.
Thank God.
Yeah, we were like, hey, I asked you the question. I was like, hey, when you think of a mattress, what do you think of?
Fucking. And then that's where it started.
Let's go.
Yep.
Action.
And then we were set. Well, the funny thing is, so we did that for Instacart and what was the mattress called? Remember?
No.
Bluegills?
I don't know. Mattress firm?
Something. Not a sponsor. But we cut those Harold and Bertha's, the original ones. I mean, obviously, if you guys have listened to them, they're dirty and obscene and everything else.
They're true. What the fuck are you talking about?
But they're good. And we sent it in. There was like, there's no way they're going to fucking greenlight
Nobody
this.
wants to buy a fucking mattress online. Let's be honest.
Right?
And nobody's going to remember your fucking company.
Hashtag all's well.
If you give them... There it is!
Yeah, I got you.
You remember.
Fuck yeah.
But you didn't remember because of the mattress. You remember because of
the
Harold and
fucking.
Bertha. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Which my brother was giving me shit about this. I was like... He's like, you can't put up these fucking commercials. Well, they already got approved. And second of all, do you remember the name of the fucking URL you're supposed to go to? Verbatim. Read it back to me. It's because we make commercials where you remember.
Right.
Not where you're fucking forced to buy shit.
Right. You're enjoying it, you know?
That's what ad people don't understand. Like, it's when I watch admin, which I don't.
But if you did.
But if I did,
wink.
It's not hard to sell cigarettes because they're addictive. You know, it's like selling heroin. You don't have to try.
Right.
That's why cocaine and heroin isn't legal, is because there's no ad revenue in that shit. Like, dude, you don't have to sell me on cocaine. I know I'm going to have a good time.
Right.
And I don't know what midget hole I'm going to be in, but it's going to be in some. At the end
front
of
9 or the back 9, baby. All 9 inches of them.
But you're out here trying to sell me soda. Yeah,
we're good. Is there liquor in that?
Like chicken? Good. Yeah, where'd you get that chicken? Right. Nobody cares where you got cocaine.
Nope.
Came right out of the anus.
Colombia. Hopefully. Not a sponsor. Should be. Yeah, but good old All's Well commercial, man. That was a good one.
That was a long time ago. Brings back memories.
Right.
I feel like I should go to like Care Bear or whatever that fucking shit in the mall is, where you build a fucking bear.
Right.
Or a stuffed animal.
Build-A-Bear?
Build-A-Bear,
there
yes.
You go.
And then they're like, they give you a little piece because I have a Build-A-Bear. It was a date. Went in there.
And date they with like your wife?
No. It was like
years ago then.
An ex-Mormon. Went in there.
Ex-Mormon or the Mormon was an ex?
They're all... No, she was a Mormon that wanted to date me.
Oh, look at her stepping outside the cult.
Yeah. But yeah. So went to Build-A-Bear, and it was like, this date cost me for 2 bears. One wasn't a bear. One was a bear. One was a dog. Mine was a dog. I named him Chubbs.
Because that's what you had all night on that fucking date.
I think
Chubbs.
It cost me $130.
Jesus.
When we're all said and done.
And you got nothing out of that.
No.
Was that a one date and over?
No. We continued on.
Oh, you did a little bit?
A little bit, and then she moved to Utah.
Of course.
Which I think is...
Did you try to suck you up and bring you with her?
7th heaven. Well, no, I just felt bad because she's all like, you know, she couldn't get married in her church and blah, 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 and her family couldn't visit her, and she could only have so many worlds in her heaven, and her family couldn't visit her. And I was like, baby, I'm Catholic. You can go wherever the fuck you want. And that was the end of that.
So you would have you would have had the straight converted. to knock some skins with this one.
Oh yeah, just get married in the temple. My family wouldn't.
You wouldn't be able to
which
get in the
would
temple.
not fly.
You would not be able to get in the temple.
The Italian.
You have to. You have to.
Oh, I would have
put up all
got
the
in
money,
that motherfucker.
or you have to be converted and be an elder, as far as I know. And an elder only comes after you do your 4-year missions.
Well, it's tattooed on my. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Elder Joe.
This is how many elder years I waited. Okay.
Just look at the rings in the dick.
It's like I think Googles are like it just says like Mormon people are known to be just make out. They get a lot of mono. Right. Like I don't know. It just happens. But
no, that makes sense.
So anyway, where were we at?
We're talking about elders.
Oh yeah, no. So you go into Build-A-Bear, right? You get the voice record if you want, or you can just play one of their dumb fucking things they have.
I love you.
Yeah.
You love me.
You can just voice record.
Let's get together and fuck the family with a big good dick and a couple balls too.
Where do I
bend
squeeze
you
it
over
again?
and I screw you too.
But yeah, you can go in there and voice record.
Probably what she had in her bear.
Whatever you want. Probably fucking true. I don't remember. Hers had roller skates and
She's
shit.
just the dirtiest fucking woman ever. Just fucking nasty.
The
I
fucking
shouldn't say that. She's probably
the fucking 4-year-old dude out there stuffing my bear was all like, when I said his name is
my job.
Yeah, he's like, what do you want to name your bear? And I was like, Chubbs. He's like, fucking finally a guy I can relate to. And we're cracking beers.
There's a beer in the bear. A straw coming through its mouth. And you're giving it a kiss. You're just sucking the beer out.
I was like, you're gonna name your bulldog Chubbs? Yes. I always wanted a bulldog, and who knew they'd be fucking expensive as stuffed fucking animals too.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's probably the most expensive fucking stuffed animals you guys have ever bought.
It's the most expensive dog I ever paid for too.
Yeah, true that.
Luna I got for, I don't know, my wife would probably be like upset, free. She feels free. Izzy I got for free, for sure. But I haven't paid for a dog ever.
Yeah, not a bad
but
deal.
I ain't going to the pound. Fuck them.
Dude,
Would you get a pound dog? I feel like you bring a pound dog home, that dog will pound you. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking smoking marbles and shit and drinking all your beer. Like, dude, who's this guy?
Yeah, I don't care.
He's weathered.
Oh,
he's a weathered
it's
dog.
a little teacup palm. That teacup palm is fucking drinking all your alcohol,
Right.
smoking all your weed,
Fucking your wife. You're like,
Yeah.
God damn, like, what's going
Someone's
on
got to
here?
give her some little peen, and
Right.
ain't you?
Yeah, Chihuahua speaking Spanish the whole time. You don't know what it's saying to you.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Fucking
like,
calling you a term paper with essay and shit all here.
What am I, an essay?
Yeah. God rest his soul. What's his name?
He's still alive.
Is he?
Pablo Francisco.
Physically is.
I just went, well, not just went, but I saw him, 3, 4, 5 years ago, somewhere around there.
Yeah, well, I mean, physically.
I really wish I could remember his fucking opener because he was hilarious. I mean, I can't think of his fucking name. And I have no idea where he's at. Maybe he's not alive. I have no idea.
Pablo probably killed him and stuffed him.
He's running cocaine over the borders again, using that body.
Yeah. Pablo was alive. And then age catches up with all the drugs. No offense. That's what happens.
Well, I told you that Easy's brother did some blow with Pablo down in a fucking hotel in L.A. many years ago.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, he sent me at the time. He sent me a photo. He's like, "Dude, I'm hanging out with fucking Pablo." I was like, "What? Like, how the fuck?" He just ran into him when at one of the hotels he was staying at, and then they were fucking partying all night. So that's a cool fucking story.
I'll get up to Pablo. Like he had some really good, like, what do you call it? Impressions for sure. If they remade fucking Police Academy, he could have played the black dude that did all the impressions.
Oh, what was his name?
Him and that black dude should have got together.
That guy's still cruising on. He was on
Yeah, he is.
America's
He looks
Got
like
Talent or
Chappelle.
some shit.
And like,
Trying to come back with his career.
yeah, there was an episode where I was watching like some late night where I thought it was Dave Chappelle wearing a suit, and they gave him a mic to beatbox, and I was like, what? And it turned out to be him. So, are you on OnlyFans? Like, people can see this right now.
I am. As you can tell, I'm getting my food porn.
Charlie's seen. I read speaking of OnlyFans.
Now that we have internet out here, my phone's blowing up and wife's asking questions. You know how it goes. Tell them that my dinner's done.
Where's my check?
Yeah, no shit.
Where's my
I need to
dick?
get paid.
No, speaking of OnlyFans, Charlie, they asked, like, this is news on Fox News right now.
Play it.
Oh, fuck.
You're not even on the right page.
I'm not a stick guy out here. I don't know what to
Down
do.
all the way.
Here we go.
Yeah, bring the sound up. Bring your fader up.
It is down all the way.
I got you.
Oh, okay, we're going to replay it.
All right.
It was Charlie Sheen's daughter on Fox News right now. I don't know why it's news, but apparently it's news, and I don't have a... That's all I got, folks. We don't have a fucking newscast. However...
We need to make one.
Yeah, my brother said, I asked him to make us one for Joey Crypto, and he said just use the fucking Price is Right or the football one that he made for us. Do we have that?
I do.
Okay, yeah, so maybe we'll just use that.
I don't know if he made a Price is Right one. I think he only made the football one.
The game one?
Soccer one.
Yeah, the game one. We'll just use it. He's like, you could just use the game one, because I think in his mind, he's like, I'm just going to make the fucking...
How about you tell Jared to stop being lazy and make us what we fucking ask? You're not doing anything else over there, buddy. Okay,
Yeah.
you're podcasting.
I work 12 hours a day.
Yeah, so do I. All right. Then you're not doing shit on weekends. You're not going hiking. You're not going out. You can sit there. You play on your computer anyways. Just make us what we ask you, okay, or ask of you. Shouldn't be that hard.
I mean, it's
right?
just work for free. Come on.
I mean, we'll pay him eventually. People.
But anyway,
start paying us.
Charlie Sheen.
Where's the ads?
They asked him, how do you feel about your daughter being on an OnlyFans? And he was probably like, what the fuck is OnlyFans?
Oh, I didn't know she was on OnlyFans.
Well, you do now. You heard it here first.
If I had OnlyFans, I would check it out.
Yeah, I don't like. Apparently, people go on OnlyFans because what? Porn?
That's mainly what it is.
Why don't I want to watch that shit?
It's free everywhere else.
So is every other porn site out there.
No. I mean,
like,
OnlyFans isn't. So the thing about OnlyFans is like I don't know. Say you went to school with some broad, and she had an OnlyFans, and she's charging $10 a photo for her tits. It's like, oh, well, you can go and get her because you really want to see her naked in high school.
No, because like you've always said, versus the Craigslist fucking mouth breathers out here, I would have been like you, and I would have saw them tits when I wanted to see them tits.
It's true. It's true.
Which
it's true.
Would have been no.
But
she would ask me your algebra homework.
If you wanted to see a said certain person's fucking asshole, vagina, or titties, you could probably look them up on OnlyFans, and if they have one, all you have to do is subscribe, son.
I don't. Like, you've seen one
It's
asshole.
always,
You've seen them all. You've seen one vagina. You might have seen them all.
Yeah, I don't know. There's many faces to a vagina, buddy. Let's be honest here.
Well, that's, there's a lot of lights being off. It's not like
Lights.
porn where there's lights everywhere.
Right.
Turn the lights off.
How come you're always fully clothed when you have sex?
Isn't that how Amber Heard got in trouble with Johnny Depp?
Taking poops?
No. He wanted lights on.
Lights on, hair up.
Turns out she looked like fucking Ursula from Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
She probably looked like Aquaman. I don't know. To be honest with you, I think
I didn't even follow that trial. Did you?
Nope.
Didn't care.
I got a
Don't give two
couple
fucks.
tidbits on backsides, but mainly it was like she slandered his name, and he's like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna sue you over it." And he won. It's like when I posted in Sperm. He's the only guy to ever win an argument against a woman.
Which I don't know why people like Johnny Depp, but
Hashtag.
fair enough.
Oh, come on, he's sexy. You wouldn't fucking?
No.
Oh, don't lie to me.
He's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I mean, he's weird
And you're not
for like acting and shit, but like no, like dude, like I don't understand like the like you ask all these Johnny Depp fucking fanatics out here and like
21 Jump Street,
what is-
son.
They
Come
don't know
on.
what the fuck that is. They didn't even know it was him in the actual 21 Jump Street. I was like, hey, that's Johnny Depp, and I bet you that's
Young
his partner
Johnny Depp,
too.
baby.
No, and the one
No.
the one and the one that stripping Tatum in Moneyball did.
Magical Mike.
I forget his name. God damn it.
Who?
He's
The guy
on-
that you always bring up?
No, he's on is chasing Tatum. Chasing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. And I feel bad because I really like him.
I know. You bring him up all the time. Now the one time you can't bring up
He's
his fucking name.
on Super Bad.
Mm-hmm.
The fat kid.
I know.
Say his name.
Nope. Not until you bring it out.
All right, so those two, right?
Okay.
And then the DEA officers. Who do you think they're played by? Johnny Depp and the dude that played Johnny
Yeah, they
Depp?
brought it back. I've seen him.
Okay, well,
I know what's
did
going
you
on
know
here.
it was Johnny Depp from the get-go? Because I did.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
Shut the fuck
He
up.
was still in all of his Pirates gear. Okay. He was 100%.
Right.
Rings and fucking long hair, fucking 30 necklaces. He was good to go.
If I could walk around like this all day, I'd be cool. Because this is Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, this is how you run.
He was so flamboyant in that show. That's the thing. Like, you
No,
think if
no,
you're
no,
gonna make
no,
a
no, no,
you
no,
don't
no,
want to
no,
tear
no,
into
no,
this?
no, no,
Let's
no.
tear into it right now.
You know what made the fucking movie? It wasn't Johnny Depp. It was that fucking score. Here we are. Back to the
God
score.
damn it.
Okay?
You only watch movies to listen to sound. Think about that. You might as well just close your eyes and go to
Well,
sleep.
think about it. When Johnny Depp Depp's character shows up on in that movie, right? It's the first time you hear the actual fucking score of that movie, and it's a badass fucking score.
Okay.
And he hops down. He hasn't said
Hashtag
a word.
Disney.
Hasn't said word one yet, right? Hasn't done one action other than his fucking boat sinking, and that fucking score rides him all the way into the dock, and you're like, God damn, motherfucker's gonna be badass. And then he talks and walks, and you're like, oh my God.
How's this guy even alive?
I started rooting.
Where's the booty?
And I started rooting for the commander ever since.
Right.
Like, yeah, lock him up. He's a pirate.
Fucking dumb. This ain't in the Bahamas.
No, he's a great actor for that movie, but Freddie got him, right?
Yeah, wasn't like his first movie.
Wasn't a good actor there. Edward Scissorhands was just fucking weird and gross, like all Tim Burton movies are.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're a Tim Burton fan out there; they're fucking weird.
Well, that's not true. You said the best Batmans were Tim Burton on air, baby. So
yeah, it is true, but they are fucking weird. But that's because
just dark.
That's because like when you know this because you play fantasy football, but when you draft the right those right sleepers,
right?
That was like like Tim Burton. Like
sleepers just
I
going
got
off.
Jack Nicholson in here. Is it Nicholson or Nicholson? I get the golfer confused.
I know you do. Jack Nicholas.
I totally fucked that up. And then he just goes in and does his thing. And ever since that movie, you just hear his Joker laugh in every other movie he's in. Anger Management, fucking every other
let's
movie.
Be honest
The Shining.
The fucking Departed was a goddamn gym. Here's Johnny. But the Departed is fucking amazing, dude.
Well, I mean, you got Scorsese. You got a big acting crew.
I think it's Scorsese's best film.
The best movie of all time, but you have like a really good crew in there. You got fucking
everybody.
You got Mark Wahlberg before Mark Wahlberg was even relevant.
Right.
You have Leonardo DiCaprio before Leo just was only known for...
Mark was fucking relevant. He had a couple good fucking movies before that.
Name one.
Let's see. Max Payne was good.
That was...
For a video game?
After.
No,
it was not.
No, it was not.
That movie was fucking terrible.
No.
The only thing that carried that was Melina Kunis's
The big hit, the big bounce, the big shot, whatever it's called.
The Italian Job?
No. The big hit. It's he plays him and a couple other guys, they play hitman and shit. And then he actually goes against the target. Really good.
No.
Yeah, you haven't watched it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No.
Shooter.
Before The Departed.
Shooter was good.
I think The Shooter came after The Departed.
Nah. Departed was late in the game, baby. Late in the game for those guys.
I hope if we had Stickman out here.
Plus you had Leo.
So no, you have Leo, who's only known for Titanic. You have
at that point.
Pretty much.
Okay.
What else was he in? Here we go with Leo now.
Everything. What do you mean? What else was he in?
Google when Departed came out. I bet it was 2006, 2005. I bet I was still in high school.
Stickman out here.
I'm not gonna pull shit up. I'm
Departed.
running fucking sticks out
good
here.
call. 2006.
Yeah.
You.
So I guarantee you, Sniper didn't come out or Shooter. This is like the Pulp Fiction for these actors. They were all fucking dying actors. And then The Departed came out.
No.
Name a movie. Okay, you tell me a movie.
What's the movie with Leo when he plays the fucking pilot, the con man?
Aviator came out in 2009. It was Scorsese too.
Came out way before The Departed.
Was Scorsese or no? It didn't. There's a run of actors. You see run of actors come through. You've seen Brad Pitt. You've seen Tom Cruise. You've seen Leonardo. You'll see The Rock, and eventually we're moving on from The Rock. And then you see Chris Pratt. You move on from Chris Pratt, and you move on to the next big thing. It's fucking Tom Holland. Tom Holland's gonna be in everything for the next fucking 10 years. It's gonna be the remake of fucking A Few Good Men out here. It's gonna be Tom Holland and fucking Jared Leto and A Few Good Men. Oh, it's a great fucking movie. Yeah, it was.
Did you see that Disney's thinking about what you don't care? Actually redoing the first 3 Star Wars. Recasting, rebranding, regoing.
Oh, dude, that Star Wars fucking
Episode 4, 5, and 6
is that's a money bank, bro.
Well, I mean, it's never gonna die. It's just gonna keep going.
There's a reason Disney bought it,
right?
Like we could do spin-offs of spin-offs because Disney saw what all the fans saw, and MJ would be a great person to have on to explain this. They saw all the YouTube shit that fans would create. They saw all the other off stories that fans would create. There's
Right.
tens of thousands of different stories of Darth Vader out there.
Oh, dude, the books just go on forever.
Like,
you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Lucas didn't write this shit. He just gave you a
All
head
right,
nod.
Max Payne was after The Departed. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Shooter was the same year, so eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah, because it was Mark Wahlberg's year.
Invincible, Four Brothers. Come on, this is all before.
Invincible? What
I
was
Heart
that?
Huckabees.
Yeah, Invincible was shit. And
Oh,
everyone would tell you.
come
that.
on.
Nobody roots for the Philadelphia Eagles out here.
Well, but it's a true story.
No one cared about true stories back then.
They don't
care now.
The Italian Job was in 03.
What kind of true stories does
03?
that tell you? Hey, if you run hard, you can play special
Oh,
teams.
He was in Rockstar, a fucking dime piece, 2001.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one, but nobody would know he's in that because
Well, I just told you.
he's a very good. I had to rewatch this because I heard like he could sing, and I was like, well,
You know, well, they fucked that up a little
it's
bit.
still a stupid
But you
fucking
know who
movie.
comes in at the end of that movie to relieve his fucking singing career?
Don't tell me it's fucking the dude that you like,
Well, I mean, sure.
Chris Cornell.
No,
Oh,
that would be
thank God.
badass if it was.
It would've
No,
been.
it was. It's now I can't think of his fucking name. Of course, the guy from Spokane, Miles Kennedy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
he
he's
looks
just-
like a Miles Kennedy.
Yeah, he looks like him. Yeah, it's because it is. Hey,
It reminds me of Miles Kennedy.
Perfect Storm. Come on, Three Kings. Three Kings was a fucking
Perfect
dime
Storm,
piece, too.
however, Perfect Storm. Hey, first of all, Three Kings and Perfect Storm. That was George Clooney's era, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has a run of movies. George Clooney, Perfect Storm. Three Kings, Perfect Storm. Ice Cube's in Three Kings. That's a great fucking movie.
The Big Hit was the movie I was thinking of.
I don't know what the
You
fuck
gotta
that
watch
is.
it.
It
It's
sounds
good.
like someone on
Good.
OnlyFans.
Boogie Nights.
It sounds like
Boogie Nights, 97.
Charlie Sheen's daughter's first fucking movie on fucking OnlyFans out here. The Big Hit. Boogie Nights. Maybe I did see it.
Yeah. I mean, he was relevant, you know? I mean, how could he not be?
So like I was saying, people, if I had a whiteboard up here to show you
You weren't
my-
right.
my-
I just told you all the good
tally
movies he
marks,
was in, you
my
fuck.
tally marks out here. 0.
I just named like
But
8
he
movies.
wasn't the main person in
Yes,
these
he
movies.
was.
Not in Three Kings
Okay,
he wasn't.
Three Kings doesn't count.
Okay,
but
what was
Big
the other
Hit
one?
was.
I don't know what the fuck
The
that is.
Corruptor
It's
was
not
another one?
No, these are not big
Okay.
hit movies.
Yes.
No, they're not.
Okay. And all the other ones I fucking named.
And that singing movie, which I already
The
forgot.
Philadelphia one? Main
No,
guy.
it's a
main
fucking
guy.
horrible movie. My mom's even like turned this shit off.
It's because your mom's
I'm a-
fucking from Chi-Town,
I'm a
okay?
Giants
What
fan.
do you think?
The best Philadelphia Eagles movie ever is fucking that Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence movie. What the fuck's it called?
I fucking don't even know.
Google them. They're in there.
They're in there. It's all good. Okay.
S-
All right, here we go.
Not
Here we
Silver.
go,
Silver
Leo.
Lining. Silver Lining. That's what it's called.
Blood Diamond.
That was after The
That was
Departed.
before The Departed.
Oh, well, he got carried by
Aviator, 2004. Okay.
Was Aviator 2004?
Catch Me If You Can, 2002.
That's a good movie.
Gangs of New York.
Oh, we're talking
Okay.
Leo though.
Now we are.
We're talking.
Now we're going back to
We're
Leo.
actually talking
Okay.
about an actor. Oh,
The Beach. The Beach is a fucking good
Beach
one.
scares me.
It's fucking weird,
Gives
dude.
me gonorrhea.
And syphilis. The Man in the Iron Mask, 98. Titanic, 97. Come on here. Romeo and Juliet,
Okay.
96.
So you see how you have an actual like star.
The Basketball Diaries, still don't think
So
it's a
who's
good
the
movie.
star in Departed then? In your opinion?
Well,
With
it has to be Leo. I mean,
There you go. Now you're showing why. There's also
I already knew why going in. He's the main character in it, so of course he's the
Well,
star.
no, I mean you got Matt Damon.
I don't.
Would Matt Damon come out
He's
with?
not the protagonist.
Wrote his
though.
own fucking script and movie with Ben Affleck. Got Robin Williams his first Golden Globe ever in Good Will Hunting. Got casted by Steven Spielberg in Saving Private Ryan the following year in 2004, which Steven Spielberg didn't want Private Ryan being played by a famous actor, and then it just blew up, and Steven Spielberg was upset about this because he wanted
Yeah,
to
sure he
see-
wasn't upset when the fucking money bags came rolling in.
Well, I mean, his last name's Spielberg. Oh!
Yeah, whatever he touches is fucking gold. And if it isn't, it doesn't matter because it's still gonna make a shit ton of money.
Which is a great fucking movie, probably the best war movie of all time. It can relate to any war going on currently.
Well, because that movie, it was so much fucking about the individuals that were in it. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like a shoot 'em up, bang up, let's get out of here. You know, it was actually about the story of trying to get this guy out because all
Well-
of his brothers were dead. You know, and what hell they had to go through
And
to make sure.
the thing is that movie has life stages like Toy Story, right? There's Toy Story 1 through 4.
Right.
And Toy Story 1, you're a kid. If you're watching that shit as an adult, you're like, It's fucking stupid. When you watch Toy Story 4, it kind of grows up with you, and they all should have burned at the end and died, kind of thing. You're like, just it's over. Let's move on. You're killing my dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Might as well kill the fucking toys off too. Come on, Disney, grow a fucking pair of nuts, and let's kill some shit. Let's kill it off.
Toy Story was Pixar, though, wasn't it?
Well, Disney owns them. It's because I watched it on Disney, so it must be Disney.
Yeah. Sellouts.
But yeah, you go into these movies and you're just like, they just grow and adapt with you as time. And I feel like Saving Private Ryan captures on everything with that. They capture on the Civil War. They capture on World War II. They capture on current conflicts. And let alone they capture on, I'm not going to speak for troops now, but I've heard it quoted, and I'll quote Yellowstone for this, is surviving war now.
Right,
Kind
the
of thing,
years
with
after.
going through like the wars we're in now with Afghanistan and the Middle East or whatnot. It's like it's not a war about.
We're not there anymore.
But,
we pulled out, baby.
Yeah,
We just left all the guns and tanks.
Seriously, but I'll quote Yellowstone on that one, so don't quote me on that. But I thought it was. I agree with it. I heard it last night on the Yellowstone episode where he told the story where he was in Afghanistan. Casey. And spoilers. I don't give a fuck. Try not to get fucking killed out here. But
if you're past episode 4, because I'm not yet.
It's season 3, episode 4.
You're already on season 3?
Oh yeah,
dude. We just talked like a week ago, and we're on season 1.
What do you want me to do?
Fucking episode. What are you doing
Play
out
with
here?
my dick all day?
Yes. Instead of fucking giving me spoilers out here.
But anyway, like I watched it. So when I first watched that movie, we had to be in high school when that shit came out, and that fucking movie changed. Remember that saga of fucking war movies that came out after Private Ryan?
Dude, they all
had that
dumped.
great. It was the Thin Red Line, which nobody gave a fuck about because no one cares about.
Wasn't
the Pacific.
Vin Diesel in fucking Thin? Or is he in? No, he's in. Yeah,
that's where Vinny D got started.
Right.
And because that's what
He
Spielberg
shoots
wanted.
people from a quarter mile at a time.
He had Tom Hanks. He wanted all these people to be like not to. He didn't want them to be starstruck. He wanted them to be in the moment for the fucking movie. So
be a fucking actor, people, and play your fucking part.
And that's Tom Hanks' fucking first, war movie. He's what was he in? Fucking Hooch and
Big,
fucking Big, and
right.
all this shit. It's like you get Tom Hanks to play the.
Now
captain.
he's in Greece hiding from all the child pedophilia shit.
I guess so.
Speaking of Tom Hanks, have you seen his crazy son, Chad Hanks?
Is that the one that's the actor, or the other one that's like Biden's son? You don't ever see.
He's the one that's a fucking like tattooed up. He's a white rapper.
I think Biden's son's made up by Republicans. He doesn't exist. But anyway.
He's got all the coke, though.
You go in and you're watching Private Ryan. As you get older, you don't care about the action as much. And then you start focusing on everybody's character story.
Right.
And then you realize they're just trying to survive this conflict.
Well, it's one of those you got to watch a few times,
Yeah, and he's like, I watched it every fucking D-Day. June 6th. Just watched it last week. It's on Netflix.
Spoiler, Americans won.
Yeah.
In case you guys didn't know.
It's on Netflix. Watch it every fucking D-Day. It's just a ritual I have. I was hungover, watched it.
You're not American enough to actually own the movie, though.
And you just focus on the fucking stories, which Spielberg and Tarantino, I think, are the two best fucking directors that do stories, in my opinion. George Lucas, take fucking notes!
Scorsese's up there, though.
Scorsese and Ridley Scott. But Lucas is like...
and Darren Aronofsky. I mean, those are like the top 5.
Those two would be like the older brothers, and Lucas is like the younger brother, and you bring him into that curtain, and like, here, you pick out the porno. And then he just goes fucking ape shit. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's like, I just need fucking big dick and titties in my face. Like, there's more to sex than big dick and titties, bro.
Watch your goddamn mouth. Okay? No.
So,
right.
I'll admit this. If Ridley Scott directed Star Wars, it'd be the best fucking series of all fucking time. Steven Spielberg directed Star Wars, which he probably gave insight to.
Well, don't you remember it's the whole
the
bet that was between Lucas and
time.
Spielberg? It was like, because E.T. was coming out at the time, and fucking Star Wars was coming out at the time, and what they made some bet. I'm gonna fuck it up here because I don't remember it all the way, but it was something like, if you have a better box office, I'll get 5% of your stake, and then if E.T. has a better box office, Lucas will get 5% of his stake, or kind of something like that, Spielberg's still getting paid out here from fucking George Lucas because he just fucking blew up.
I think Harrison Ford was probably like, thank God I got an Indiana Jones from Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Indiana Jones killed more.
I mean, well, he has, 4 movies out of him? He's still making them.
He's still making.
You know,
it.
what,
He really
the
was.
fucking Skull and Crossbones or some shit? The newest
yeah.
one? Crystal Skull or some shit?
Yeah, that fourth
75
one.
out
There's
there
a fifth one
fucking
coming out.
looking for buried treasure. If you haven't found it yet, you're not going to fucking find it. Right?
But,
Jesus.
no, I think,
There's a fucking chest hair piece out there with his whips. Get out of here.
Fucking Saving Private Ryan. Great one.
Yeah, no, it's
Focuses on all of it. They did a really good casting job. I know I shit on Tom Holland. I hate Marvel movies. I fucking hate them. They're unreal. They're dumb.
They're not bad. They're just oversaturated. Like, I'm just done with them. Like,
They're
when
oversaturated.
the last 7 years, it was everybody had a fucking Marvel movie coming out. You know, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm good. You know, show me a couple. You know, like when the original X-Men's were coming out, that was fucking money. Like, that was so badass to finally get to see some X-Men. And then Marvel started pushing, you know, the Iron Mans, which were great. Don't get me wrong. But once they hit the Avengers, I was just kind of done. It was like, there's too many things to follow, too many people to keep up with. What movie are we in? Oh, they're all dead. Joke. Wink. Ultimately, or
Spoilers!
What am I trying to say here? Different reality, baby. Nope, they're all alive. Oh, he's actually really alive. He just didn't planet dickhole. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Come on.
I already have
Either kill him or fucking bring him back.
I already have a list of the Marvel movies you need to watch. All right, so here's the list that you have to watch. There's like 20 plus fucking movies out there, and they're still making them. After RDJ died, like, we're done, people. Like, nobody cares anymore after that point. After Infinity War, it's over, right? So the movies you watch, the only ones you have to really watch to know the whole fucking story is Iron Man 1, because that's where it started. And then you jump to Ultron. Ultron's the other one. No, sorry, Avengers. You have to watch the first Avengers because it shows it grows everybody together, and you see like
how many Avenger movies are there? 4? There are 4 or 3.
There's 3.
Okay, so I've seen the 2 for sure. I think I've seen the last
all
one.
3 of them.
I'm sure I have.
So they're all 3 in there. So you watch Iron Man because it sets the premise, the tone. Then you watch Avengers because it brings everybody in, because they don't even have a fucking Hulk movie.
They have 3 different Hulks.
It wasn't Mark Wahlberg. It was not Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Who's a fucking guy?
Yeah, they had Bruce Banner. I'm sorry, Bruce Banner. It's the fucking
What's
guy's
his
name in
name?
the movie. The guy who was in Troy.
Edward Norton. That's all you need.
Well, there's Norton, and then there's the guy that was in Troy.
Bean. His name's Bean. I think.
Not Sean Bean.
Ed Bean.
Ed Bean. It's Sean Bean's brother. No, it's
Bill Bean. It's Bean.
No,
I know who you're talking about. He's Troy, the guy that tries to fight fucking for his brother.
Is his name?
Bean.
No.
Sean Bean.
No,
it's not Sean Bean.
Ooh, Sean Bean's not in Troy.
Yeah.
Sean
but
Bean's
I know nobody
fucking...
cares about that fucking Hulk though. We're on the Edward
what's
Norton.
the third one then?
I don't care.
Ruffalo. Wasn't it Ruffalo?
They didn't make one with him by himself. He shows up in Avengers. That's what I'm saying. Like, you go from Iron Man
there's 3 of them, dude.
to the Avengers.
There's gotta be.
You learn about Thor.
Okay.
You realize Thor's dumb. You got a smart brother, Loki. You realize Hulk's the smart one, but he's a pussy. and don't get distracted by Black Widow out here. More ways than one. And then from that one, they beat Thanos the first time. Then you move on to
Eric Bana.
Yeah, I was close. Bean.
Yeah, not really.
You move on to
there's She-Hulk coming out.
Yes.
Edward Norton, Liv Taylor. Well, let's stop right now and throw it up for the real Hulk Hogan. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, brother. What are we doing out here? All right, cool. We'll see you on the other side, brother. Perfect.
Then you move on to
Lou Ferrigno played the Hulk.
Ultron. And then from Ultron, you move to Civil War. And then from Civil War, you move to Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame.
Jesus.
And you're done. 6 movies. Tops.
Yeah,
3 movies tops.
Give me the fucking X-Men movies. I'm done with that shit.
I fucking hate X-Men. I haven't watched one. I will not watch
That's why
one.
you're messing out.
No.
You don't want to watch the Wolverine, baby?
I love DC movies, and I love Patterson, Cedric Diggory. So I would watch that Batman Okay.
You have watched it.
Even if they
Throw it up like you haven't.
even if they casted someone else I didn't care about to play a new Batman, any new Batman that comes out, I'm watching that.
But
shit.
again, that's the whole thing too with the Batmans is they're over fucking saturated. Just stop it. Just fuck. You know what I mean? You have the original 3. Okay, cool. We're good. Christian Bale. He's fucking. They came back. They did a 3-piece. Done. Looks all right. You have one of the best Jokers of all time. And then it's like, okay, well, let's rebrand it, man. It's like Spider-Man now. Like, how many different fucking Spider-Mans do we need? I'm done. I'm done with it. Like,
Well, what movies do you want them to make? Like, we already went just through genres.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
we already went through genres of
fucking,
actors. Let's go through genres of movie. You get the 80s.
What the fuck's his name? The guy from The Fountain who plays Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. Like, you have Hugh Jackman running a fucking staple, kind of like Iron Man, like 7 movies deep, if you count the X-Men's. And it's perfect. You played it off. You don't see them rebranding Wolverine instantly to a younger crowd. Like, hey, let's go. Eventually, yeah, I'm sure it will happen. But it's like, just let it breathe, man. Let it breathe for a little bit.
Well, the thing is, they're not rebranding MCU. They're just continuing on with the MCU universe story. Like, there's so much in that story.
Right, but you're going to have a younger Wolverine.
It's like
eventually,
Star Wars.
You know?
Like, stop.
Exactly. They're not,
Get it.
They're not having the same. That's the thing about Star Wars is the Star Wars like universe. It continues on. Not
why
this is the year 2000.
So does MCU.
We need a new fucking. We need
it's
a
huge.
no.
Yes, it's huge.
No, there's one Iron Man, and then next, now Tom Cruise plays him, and so now that'll be a run of 10 movies of Tom Cruise Iron Man. It's like, okay, then who's gonna play him next? That's what I'm saying. Like it just continues. There's no time lapse. Like give it some time.
Well, you're not gonna watch the new Christian Bale movie with MCU?
What's he playing? Fucking Catwoman?
No, he plays like the bad guy from some Celestial. He plays the bad guy, and he's borrowing the weapon from the guy that cut off the Celestial's head that became nowhere in Guardians of the Galaxy, or where Thanos went and got one of the reality stones.
The cock stones.
Yeah, and if you ever watch Immortals, you realize that life is created by these fucking giant beings.
I can't. There's TV shows. There's spin-offs.
No, these are all movies.
Immortals is a TV show.
No, it wasn't. It was with fucking.
You mean the movie Immortals?
Yeah, the 2 people that from Game of Thrones, Robb Stark and
yeah.
Jon Snow were in it.
No. So there's called the Immortals. It's a fucking MCU.
I don't watch fucking
TV
shows.
I will say though, the one thing Marvel did right, and this is fucking great for them, is they gave us fucking Daredevil and the Punisher. And those were fucking badass shows.
Which
great shows, dude.
Which I know.
John Berthal as the fucking Punisher, suck his dick all day. It is so good.
Which, by the way, the guy that plays Daredevil is in the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, they were gonna rebrand and give him his own movie now.
He's his lawyer, and they throw a brick through the window, and he catches it. And Spider-Man's like, "How'd you do that?" Because he's blind.
I mean,
the Daredevil.
He's a liar. He shouldn't have a fucking handicap sticker. Son of a bitch. He can see just fine.
He can hear shit.
He can see.
If you're making noise, he can hear shit.
He can see sound waves.
Sure.
Fucking liar.
Batman would figure it out, though.
If he can fucking drive a car, okay, get out of here with your walking stick.
So they had speaking of figuring out shit and like who's the greatest superhero, they had this thing against, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
There was a computer.
Did you watch the new ones?
Yes, because I like I don't know.
I watched the first one and I was like, okay, I'm good. I don't need to watch the next 2.
I watched the second one. I haven't seen the third
I
one.
was like, nah, I'm good.
But the guy that plays Jack Ryan.
It's not the same. That's what I'm saying. Like back in the day when I had the TMT come out when I was like 6, fucking Vanilla Ice is in there. Shredder.
That one's the worst one.
Dude, that one's fucking badass. They're all costumes out here.
Oh my
fucking
God.
Casey Jones.
The guy that likes the second Turtles. Come on,
Fuck
you're a little kid.
Some Vanilla Ice was hot. Okay?
That was fuck off.
Fuck yeah. That was good shit. Okay, that's what real
Casey Jones was the first one, by the way.
And he's the dude from New York? What's that show? CSI? Not CSI.
He
SUV?
looks like him. We already had this conversation.
We have had this conversation. Yeah, we looked him up. That's right.
Like a lawn chair episode or something. But no. But the new Turtles, Michelangelo is played by the guy that plays in the new Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan, right? The guy's Tom Clancy.
Are you talking
Jack Reacher, maybe?
The big white dude?
Yeah.
The guy from fucking
Dad?
Blue. Yeah.
Through Mountain State? Yeah. He plays Michelangelo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was like, I gotta watch this. And then turned me off that fucking Knoxville played Donatello. Like, you can't have a leader being played by a fucking dumbass.
But it's all about the humor. You know what I mean? It's the banter and that shit that makes it work. By the way, Reacher was fucking good. You haven't watched it yet?
Oh, I've seen it.
The new one with Thad?
Yeah, I've seen them all with
whatever
Thad.
his name is.
I mean, it's good, but it's like unbelievably good.
Dude, he's fucking jacked, by the way.
He's a big guy.
He's fucking huge in that.
But it's not believable story.
A drifter walks in. Yeah, I know. No shit, right? You'd have been in jail the whole time.
I
What are we doing here?
John Wick. They're not. These are a little over the top, people. Come on, let's bring it back down to reality a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why I like Scorsese films, because everyone's a fucking drunk up failure in their life, and they're just, you're just trying to get by, and you can relate to each character, maybe not, or relate to why the character's doing it. Like when you have a character, that's why kind of Yellowstone's getting out of control, is because they're making this old dude with fucking colon cancer seem like a badass.
Oh, wait. Now you're going to ruin the story for me?
I don't fucking care. But
Keaton's dying?
You haven't seen it?
Keaton's dying?
Keaton's not in it. Costner. Which
Kevin Costner.
His greatest movie of all time, in my opinion,
Waterworld.
is fucking Robin Hood. With Robert Redford.
With Morgan Freeman.
That's his name, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you have? Robert Redford? One's black, one's white, dude. You're close, though. Close. A very good movie. And who plays Little John? Isn't that a famous actor too? Or am I just remembering?
I don't know,
shit?
but he's not little at all.
No, that's a good one. That and Waterworld, dude. That Waterworld's fucking money too. Kind of like the first time you have anarchy on the ocean,
Well, I mean, that's what's happening in Yellowstone right now. I mean, so send Kevin Costner down there.
Anarchy on the fucking landfill.
I never watched Waterworld.
Really?
But
Give it a shot.
I gave it up because he had fucking fins. I was like, I'm out.
No, he had webbed feet. Big difference.
How the fuck do you get web feet?
You develop it. And there's a lot of people that just have webbed feet.
Probably
imagine
true.
the swimmer. Imagine if you fucking swam and had webbed feet, dude. You'd be fucking
But he had like
shedding time.
the web of web feet, right?
It wasn't like
It was
egregious. It wasn't like crazy.
It was like a kayak of fucking floating nets. And
no,
shit.
it was just he had some fucking skins between his
It was
toes.
like if you actually made
He
Moana.
had the foreskin of the toes. Is what he had going on right now.
This is like Moana rated R.
Moana. Yeah, Moana should be played by The Rock.
It's not Moana. Yeah, Moana, right?
Yeah.
The Hawaiian bitch with the Rock that plays Tahiti.
Yeah.
Kiki.
No, but I mean the girl should be played by The Rock. It'd be perfect. Hey. I mean, it's 2022 now. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Tiny girl though.
Mhm.
Where'd you get that tan, bitch?
Yeah, right? That's a spray on, motherfucker. You're from California, aren't you?
The closer you are to the sun, the less you tan.
Okay.
All I remember in that movie is he jumped in and there was New York City. Is that true? Like jumps in, it's like Planet of the Apes style. Like he's on this ocean and he's like, I gotta go get something. And he jumps in and then you see like the Chrysler building and
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I don't remember. I know there's that's where he goes like foraging, if you will, to find shit. Like he's diving in the water. The main goal of that whole show is them to find fucking fresh water and land. And then I believe he has a map or knows where this place is for land. And then they put the family of shit in there. He saves the little girl and then they find the land and so on and so forth. But it's like fucking Mad Max of the water, dude. It's crazy. It's a good movie.
Yeah, but do you believe in those movies where actors just die from certain roles? Is that a possibility?
What do you mean?
Like they name a movie he was casted after that, Superman, the new one that came out. And now he's relevant again. They said that ended his career, that movie.
Waterworld?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think he made The Postman after that.
No.
I got to look this shit up
So
again.
there was another time where we go through actors and Kevin Costner was the shit. And trust me.
He probably just took some time off, dude. I mean, who knows?
I'm sure that's what, is that what Nick Cage did? Just took some time off?
No, I'm pretty sure he fucking...
Got dicked out by his fucking real estate agent or some shit.
I'm not sure what happened to him.
I mean,
he was an okay actor.
I heard his new movie is really good.
But...
The Weight of Being So Talented or whatever it's called.
I haven't seen it or heard
Just
of it.
because COVID's gone and theaters are back
Let's
up.
find out here.
We don't know how to go back to movie theaters. You know?
I still won't go back. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
they put Top Gun 2 in fucking the movies. Like, bro,
I was hoping it was going to come out on HBO. I was like, wait. I was like, here we go.
Like, bro, I don't want to go to a fucking movie. Like, I don't want to deal with another fucking bunch of mouth breathers and their goddamn candy, and that's in the plastic wrap, and all you hear for like the 10 first fucking minutes is And then after the fucking trailer's done, everybody's like, "Oh, that sounds like a good fucking movie." It's like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fucking good fucking movie is, are you?
Waterworld was 95. Tin Cup was 96, which I got busted for porn on way back in the day. And then The Postman was 97. So.
Yeah, but how long does it take the movie? 3 years? So technically,
it's when they came out. So
as an actor,
can't forget The Bodyguard, 92, baby. That was a
Mm.
solid movie. Then after, let's say, Water, he did
What did he do
For Love
after?
of the Game,
90.
99. Pay It to the Bone, that was a good one. Or Play It to the Bone. 3,000 Miles to Graceland, that's another solid movie. Open Range.
Oh, Open Range is a good one.
Mr. Brooks, that was a good one.
Fuck, okay, all right.
07?
All right.
Let's see here. Field of Dreams 2, nah, whatever. Hatfield and McCoys, he was in that for a little bit. Then he did Man of Steel. He was in Jack Ryan, Shadows Recruit. Draft Day.
Yeah, I remember that
Draft Day was really good.
Oh, that is a good one.
Let's see here. A couple Batmans in there. The Highwaymen. That was a good one.
Don't know that one.
That's when they were searching down fucking bank robbers and shit from like 1920s.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
I think he's been relevant, man. I mean, then he did some Justice League shit. And now he's in Yellowstone.
We probably don't have a commercial to play while we take a piss, right?
No, we didn't record one because we started podcasting.
I mean, anything.
So we what we can do is what are we at, like an hour in right now? Hour and 10?
Yeah.
Just cut it, make it an easy short one, and then we'll do some Harold and Bertha when we come back.
Okay.
Seeing how I have to work at 6 a.m. now.
Yeah.
Fuckers. Anyways,
sucks
guys.
To be you.
Thanks for coming around, and we'll see you on the next one.
Sucks to be you.
Play the intro song. Stick guy.
What? Say what? What? Go.